Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Civil Canadians. I'm Scotty V and I'm with good old King Kansas. He's back.
I'm back, guys. The king is alive and he's happy to be here with Scotty V. All I have to say, Scotty, excellent job on last episode.
Thanks.
You know, you did well. Proud of you, buddy.
I went solo last week.
And we appreciate you guys tuning in to watch this man here. Thank you so much. Thanks for your support. And thanks for the subscribers, guys. We jumped quite a bit. Keep her coming.
Yes. All right, so we have some juicy stuff to talk about today.
How juicy, Scotty? Like a steak?
Like a nice juicy steak.
Ooh, that's going to be good. I can't wait to hear this.
All right, so
Scotty.
The first thing we're going to be talking about, Ryan Reynolds posted an image on, I think, Twitter.
Yep.
Of Domino laying down in the same position how Deadpool was when he revealed himself.
For the first movie, right?
The first movie. What did you think of this photo?
I loved it, Scotty, because you know what? That means we're going to be getting the same kind of feel or flavor as the first movie.
Yes.
It's going to be that kind of raunchy action, whatever. And the actress who's playing, I can't remember her name.
Neither do I.
But she looks good as Domino. You know what? And people are already crying and complaining that, it doesn't look like the comic book guys.
When has Fox ever did anything like the comic books? Never.
X-Men?
X-Men?
Come on. Black spandex?
Yeah, where was the yellow spandex?
For Wolverine, yeah.
Yeah, they only made the joke about it, but they didn't have it, right?
Exactly. Guys, if you're going to make stuff that you already read, it's boring. Like you want to see some excitement. Yes, you do want to see some nods to the original material, Scotty. Mm-hmm. But I want to be surprised.
I think Deadpool was the only thing that was close to original.
Close. Yeah, I would say so. He had his mouth. Ryan Reynolds did a good job. And I guess the new cast, the actors he's plucking to put in the sequel, guys, looks good, man. I can't wait to see it. I can actually say I'm excited to see the sequel.
So, what are you looking forward to most on the sequel?
Cable. I want to see Josh Brolin. I know that man has been working out like a maniac, and if he looks a little bit like how he did in the comic books with that dry humor, even in the original like 1992-93, I was going to say anime
show
thing, I'm going to be happy with it. And like I said, you have Domino there too. Mm-hmm. Hint, hint, wink, wink. What, X-Force coming along?
Maybe.
I think so. Well, that's all we need, like a cameo Shatterstar or something.
Yeah, well, you know, what I liked about the first one was the action. It was funny to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Just my only thing I didn't like, obviously, because I'm a goody two-shoes. I don't like the swearing, but whatever.
Scotty, you have to admit, though, there was more swearing in that than what I do on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Which was, I was even surprised.
Every word.
Too much.
Every word was a curse word, but whatever.
You know what? It was okay. You know, like I said, for me, Scotty, with the first one, yes, Colossus was in it, but to me, Colossus is an X-Men. Yeah. So, I don't know. Like, they had certain characters in it. You're like, okay,
I see why they did it, because they have a history together, right? So that's why.
They hinted at it, right? But, like, overall, it was good. It was a nice surprise. You know, Scotty? It wasn't something you take your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever the hell, Valentine's Day to go see, but it was good, though.
Me and my buddy went.
You went to go see it?
We went to watch it, I think, the day release, and as we were walking up the stairs, there was a mother and her two kids. I already talked about the story, but we just looked at them like...
That's just, Scott, especially with this day and age, with all this Instagram, YouTube, and all this media, you should know.
The problem is, the parents were exposed to the green trailer.
The
clean version. So they thought, okay, let's go watch this, a kid-friendly movie. Mm-hmm. They didn't see the Red Band trailer.
Parents, do a better job. You can get on that little internet thing like the kids do and find out. You can get all the details you want. You would have known it was an R-rated movie, because he looks like Spider-Man. Spider-Man don't have no swords. That's the first giveaway.
Yeah.
Right, Scotty?
And the first F-bomb, too.
Exactly. You should know what you're taking your kids to, basically.
Exactly.
It's a movie for adults, right?
So, overall, we're excited for this movie.
Yep, can't wait. When's it coming out, Scotty? Like June instead of February?
Yeah, June something.
Doesn't matter. It's going to do good.
Because it's not going to compete with Black Panther, right?
No, exactly. I agree with you there. So, it's going to be good, man. I can't wait. You can't wait?
Can't wait.
Okay, what's the next topic, Scotty?
Next topic is Ant-Man and the Wasp. They started production on Monday, I believe.
Yep.
Right? There was this little promo video Marvel Studios released with the small chairs.
Yeah, I think it was on I seen it on Instagram.
It was Instagram, yeah. And
that was cool, the little chairs.
The little chairs, yeah. And also Paul Rudd was doing a FaceTime video with a little girl guy.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the picture. Yeah. Filming, it's the first day filming, and it's your 9th birthday, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of strange. I'm like, oh, great.
Here we go.
So now Cumberbatch is with them filming?
I'm thinking, Scotty, because if they're in that wacky little dimension that he traveled in the first one by accident or whatever he did, subatomic, I don't even know what that's the right thing.
Quantum realm.
Yes. So I'm thinking that he'll have a little bit of a cameo maybe in that.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll bump into him in there.
Maybe.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Doctor Strange is probably gonna help Ant-Man or help Hank Pym get his wife back.
I think so. And you know what? And Michael Douglas is returning. Evangeline Lilly's coming back, which I love.
Finally.
Phenomenal Canadian actress.
Yes.
Scotty?
Yes.
She hasn't aged one bit since Lost. I didn't even watch Lost, okay? But I would occasionally, you flip through the channel, Scotty, you're like, oh, it's Evangeline Lilly, okay, cool.
Yeah, and also, we're talking about Ant-Man. Michelle Pfeiffer, the original Catwoman for...
Yes, for a lot of us, from Michael Keaton's Batman reign there of excitement.
You kind of figured that both original Batman members are in the
Marvel now.
In the Marvel universe, right?
It's a swap and trade, buddy. We lost J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon for the
DC movies.
Yeah, so it works out.
She's playing the mother.
Yes, and you know who else is coming over? Lawrence Fishburne.
As what?
I don't know yet. We don't know what role he's playing, but wasn't he Perry White in Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman? Lois's boss.
Really?
Yeah, he's also in the film.
Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh yeah, it's that, and there's another actor that I can't even remember.
So he's doing both?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't know how that works out, but apparently, yeah, he's going to be... I don't know what he's going to do in that. Maybe he's going to be one of the villains.
Hey,
I don't know.
They're not rivals.
You know what, guys? We got to stop with that.
It's just you fanboys
That's
over
right.
there.
You guys have nothing else better to do. You're either a Marvel guy, a DC guy, and you want to stir up shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Scotty, bleep that out.
No, I'm not beeping that.
No, but you guys have to relax there, you know?
Like I said, I addressed it in the last
Yes,
video.
you did, and you did a good job because you kept it clean, because I wouldn't have been so clean, Scotty. I give this man credit, because you know what? If you guys read the comment sections, you've seen I responded to a lot of the responses, Scotty.
Yep.
Trust me. You can't say nothing that you don't really personally hurt me. You just gotta sometimes teach people lessons, Scotty.
Yeah, and
I don't like know-it-alls.
The problem is you're on the internet, you're in front of a computer screen, you think you have all the power in the world.
You're not there. You don't know what's been said.
So keep your mouth shut.
Exactly.
Anyways, let's talk back about Ant-Man.
That's right.
So the first one, I did join the first one.
It was excellent.
The first time I watched it, I was kind of on the fence because I was like, I like Paul Rudd, but I don't know the Ant-Man character too well. So it's kind of like...
Just like me, Scotty.
I think I liked it, but I don't like it.
You probably had the same reaction like I did when I watched Guardians, because I was never into the comic books. I'm like, Guardians of the Galaxy? What the hell movie are they bringing me now? Like, even Ant-Man, you hear that you're Ant-Man, you're like, Ant-Man? What the hell? Is it like a knockoff of Spidey? What's going on?
After I watch it like 2 or 3 times, I'm like, it's really good.
You know what? And I watched it, I think, not even a week ago myself again. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm like, yeah, it's funny. Paul Rudd sells you on the character. Michael Douglas did a good job too, Scotty.
Michael Douglas did a good job.
Everybody did. Yeah, Pina. What's his name? I can't remember his name, but he's in it.
Yeah, the one who's...
his buddy that he breaks out of jail.
The Spanish guy.
Yes.
That's what I want. I want
Michael Pina.
I want him to retell Civil War.
Oh.
I want him to retell Civil War through his eyes. Oh, it would be the funniest thing
because Scotty, they did release the plot synopsis of it. They said something about that.
It takes place after Civil War.
Yes.
So if you see the pattern, all the movies that are coming out after Infinity War are prequels.
Yes.
Because it wouldn't make sense to forward the Infinity War storyline, right?
Unless, Scotty, they're going to add some sort of Infinity War, because it's coming after Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they're going to maybe do a little bit of in the next Ant-Man thing, just to kind of tie it up after, maybe, like goes back to that.
From the synopsis we got, I was after Civil War.
Okay.
Ant-Man went back home or whatever he went. He's helping Hank Pym go into the quantum realm to find his wife.
Yes.
And then dealing with inner problems or whatever.
His personal issues of being a father and a superhero, and because he helped
this movie is probably gonna have nothing to do with Infinity War,
which I'm fine with.
Totally fine. And then also Captain Marvel 2 has nothing to do with Infinity War.
There you go. And because it's set in the past, right? Like the 90s, is it?
90s.
Yeah.
So people are complaining why Brie Larson's not on. There's going to be a reason why. And
she'll be in part 4, guys. You can't put all your eggs in one basket, right, Scotty?
Yeah.
Is that a good analogy there?
Yeah. Basically, something's going to happen in her movie that's going to make her go into cryostasis or whatever for like 20 years, and then she's going to come out of it. Or maybe she's in space fighting the Skrulls.
Or Scotty, since Thanos is coming to Earth, maybe she's like just a normal like military person, and maybe she's gonna get injured in some sort of way that makes her turn into
Captain Marvel, maybe.
Later on, maybe that could be a possibility. They're gonna tie it somehow, but I don't think you're right. I think she's not in it. So you know what? It's not the end of the world.
As of we know, she's not in the first one.
Yes.
The fourth one, we don't know yet.
And now, Scotty, since you mentioned the fourth Avenger, that takes us into our next topic, right?
Yes. So Josh Brolin confirmed to the media that he is returning as Thanos in Avengers 4.
Now, guys,
which that's kind of a hint that Thanos is not gonna die.
And now, Scotty, honestly, did that surprise you really?
No.
Okay, because originally, what was the deal with the Infinity War?
Infinity War originally was called Part 1, Part 2.
So obviously he's going to be in the second one, and you can't really expect, I guess, 10 years of the MCU to be taken care of in one movie, right?
10 years of build-up for what?
Yeah, just for one thing, you're going to get rid of one of the baddest villains in the MCU.
Yeah. Come on. What I think the first one is, his order is going to come collect the gems.
Okay.
They're not going to get all of them.
And he's going to show up.
He's going to show up.
And that's when we seen him pulling whatever the hell that is and going crazy.
Yeah, going ape crap.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I got my hands on that trailer, so I have it stored up.
Scotty, you must have seen it like 20, 30 times, right?
Yeah, I did.
I've seen it a couple. I don't want to watch it too much because I still want to be surprised. Because I remember everything, even though I have an old brain. Like, I remember it all.
What they showed in that trailer, they're not gonna show in the official one.
No, that was just like a little thing. Here, guys, this is what we're filming. Enjoy
while you can.
It's your appetizers, right? The appetizers before the big meal, right?
Yeah. So I have my hands on that trailer, but unfortunately, I'm not posting it. Sorry.
Nope, sorry, we don't do stuff like that. We're just lucky we had a chance to see it.
I don't want Disney and Mickey Mouse to be knocking on my door.
No, we don't want that little mouse knocking on our door there and saying, "Yo, dudes, buy Civil Canadians."
Yeah.
Fork over some cash.
Yeah. Anyways, so
Josh Brolin's
coming back,
which is good news.
It's good. He's also doing cable, like we talked earlier. But yeah,
good to see.
There's nothing really else to talk about.
That's all we heard. He just kind of leaked it out that he's coming back. So you know what? I don't think it was a leak or surprise. So it didn't ruin anything. And you know what, guys? Stop crying about it.
Yes.
Just be happy that he's coming back. We're getting another round of Thanos.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that, Scotty.
So excited.
So now, Scotty.
So now the other news.
Yes.
Transformers prequel or universe.
Bumblebee.
Whatever they're calling it, Bumblebee. John Cena has been cast in Bumblebee.
We don't know what role he's going to be or what he's going to think. I have some ideas, Scotty. Before I say my ideas, do you have any ideas what role that Cena might have in this? What he's going to do?
He's probably going to wrestle. He's probably going to go up to Bumblebee and he's like, "You're a Transformer?" And Bumblebee's like, "Yeah, you can't see me."
That's what Scotty says, eh?
I don't know.
I'm thinking, guys, because everybody's freaking out, is John Cena going to be the new main guy? No, he's not.
Hey.
I'm thinking, guys, he might be just someone that, what's her name? Haley...
Atwell or not Atwell?
Steinfeld, whatever.
Whatever.
My niece always corrects me. I'm old. I don't even know. But apparently, maybe she's going to bump into him along the way somehow. Like either as he's going to be a mechanic or something that knows about cars.
Like how Cade bumped into Izzy.
Yeah, and something like that. Or I'm thinking he's going to be a supporting role, but as comedic a role, he'll be like her father.
I don't see John Cena
he'll be the father that you see there, but then he'll be kind of like the tag-along person that had that comic relief.
I don't.
Me have muscles, me, kind of thing. Because realistically, it's going to be only a $70 million budget. So what, Scotty? We're going to expect 3 Decepticons, maybe a couple of bad guys, and just Bumblebee or partner, maybe Barricade, because you know how they have the shared past. They seem to know each other in the first one with Sam Witwicky there. Mm-hmm. So they kind of were familiar with each other. So maybe something like that. What do you think? Yeah?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know too much.
I like the idea, though.
I don't know too much about John Cena and what he can do. And
you've seen him wrestle, though, right?
Of course,
I've seen him in some other movies like Trainwreck, or like he has like those little small comedic roles that it was just enough of them.
Probably.
Because he's not an experienced actor.
Probably I have. I just don't remember.
Trust me, guys, you're going to be happy. I think he's going to do very well. He's going to surprise a lot of people because this is going to be like one of those big movies. The other ones like Trainwreck, unless you like those kind of movies, you're going to see them and be exposed to them. And if you're a wrestling fan, you'll know what he brings. Tell me, it's going to be excellent. I'm telling you, I like the idea. Even the director, Mr. I can't remember his name, but he directed Kubo and the Two Strings or whatever. That's the guy who's the director of Bumblebee, which that stop animation stuff. He might even imply or use it in this movie. So I don't know. We'll find out. They're filming already in LA and all of California. They're staying in actually one spot.
Are they actually?
Yeah, they're not traveling to China, Egypt, and all these places. Strictly in California, which I think is going to make it more grounded.
Yep.
And more, I guess, easy to follow. You know, and hopefully it'll get that bad taste of Michael Bay's last movie that a lot of people are crying, which we found the movie to be good. We didn't say great, but okay. There's been other worse. You know, we enjoyed it. You've seen it a couple of times, maybe 3 times. You?
Transformers?
Yeah, the last night, twice. Times. So you went back to go see it the second time, and you liked it better. So you know what? Everybody's going to do their own different version, Scotty, of Transformers, and you know I'm the biggest Transformer fan here.
Yep.
I'm not crying. I'm not going to tear down the walls or whatever, saying, "Oh my God, my life has ended." I'm just excited that we're getting a Bumblebee solo film, and who knows if this is good. What other ones we'll get down the road of other characters?
This is just to test the waters for the 6th
one. I think so. And we needed a break from Michael Bay because you know what? And they'll bounce back in 2-3 years to make Transformers 6.
Yeah. Because they have to explain what happened at the end.
Exactly, Unicron. They're not gonna just leave it end like that. They're gonna at least bring one more to finish maybe the second trilogy.
Yeah.
Maybe Michael Bay will come back, finish it off, and then start fresh. You think he's done?
He's done.
Okay, so now Scotty, that leaves us to our next topic, Dark Tower.
The Dark Tower.
So
Stephen King.
Exactly. So that's his newest movie that's coming out this weekend. Scotty, are you excited to go see this thing?
No.
No? Guys, love the actors in it. Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
Idris Elba.
Yep.
2 phenomenal things. We heard a lot from other people. Some of the critics, big guys, that have seen it that say it's only an hour and a half. It's not a long film.
It's one of the weaker films.
Yes, and apparently it's a big part of this whole Stephen King universe or whatever the hell they're trying to connect or something. Guys, leave movies by themselves. You don't have to connect everything. I know people are just jumping on this bandwagon, Scotty.
Yeah, because Marvel did it. Worked for them. Everybody got to try it. No, it's not going to work for everybody.
For comic book movies, it makes sense. Because there's multiple characters in the same universe. This, you don't have to connect that. Because just think, how the hell is this going to relate, say, to a movie like It? Which I'm excited to go see in August. This month. Scary as hell. They filmed right near my aunt's house for that movie, which is pretty cool.
Really?
So they filmed in the Weston Road area of good old Etobicoke, if you guys know where that is.
How come I didn't hear about it?
Well, I know. Trust me. I know everything. Scotty, who are you working with? You don't call me the king for nothing. I'm not the pretend king, the Burger King, or anything else, right?
Yeah.
I know my stuff, people. You can try it. You can leave your comments in the comments section. Ask away. The king will provide you the answers.
I didn't know they were filming here.
Yes, they did. They filmed it here. It was pretty cool. It was like an abandoned house too, like pretty cool. And trust me, it looks scary as hell. And they're doing that Strangers thing. I haven't watched Strangers thing. The King's gonna start watching that on Netflix because season 2 is coming up. Apparently, I guess in September or October. I don't know. You're not into the scary movie stuff, but I'm excited about that. This one here, not too much, because we've seen it before. Scotty, good versus evil. One guy's a gunslinger. One guy calls himself the Men in Black. Matthew McConaughey. What is this? Will Smith, the Men in Black 4.
Whatever.
When you say that, and then you're a Johnny Cash fan, you know who the hell the Man in Black is, but that's before all you guys were watching us years. You don't even know who the hell Johnny Cash is, do you? There you go. Scotty's like, who?
No.
Good singer, Scotty, but... Yeah. I don't know. It's going to do well. It's short. You got the 2 biggest actors in it, Scotty. I don't think it's going to do that great because if you got them not even screening it, they didn't screen it for anybody before, only a day before. That kind of scares the crap out of you. That, hey, how bad's this movie? If the company doesn't believe in it, what would you, right, Scotty? Yeah, Scotty. So, I think it's going to do okay. Personally, but the thing is, you're worried about the critics because, like I said, they didn't want to screen it to the critics, basically. Really? Because they're worried. So that worries me. If the own studio, I think Sony's making it, right?
Probably.
I think so. So that kind of scares the crap out of me, And I don't know. Will I go see it? Maybe, but it's not something I'm gonna go rush out. But it's the only thing that's opening up this week until A couple of other movies I want to go see, like the Ryan Reynolds new one with Samuel L. Jackson that's coming out.
Yes.
The Hitman's Bodyguard. That looks. I think we're gonna have to go see that one, Scotty.
You can go watch it.
You're not gonna go see it?
No.
Scotty, you have to broaden your horizons, buddy. See these other movies. There's other good movies out there.
Yeah, I've watched Arrival.
Look, you know what? No.
I've watched. I
can't watch that one.
I watched that Chris Evans movie when they were stuck on a train.
Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
I watched that. That was an excellent film.
I watched that last night.
Was it the first time you saw it?
Yeah, it was the first time I saw it.
Yeah? I was going to say, how'd you like it?
It was good. I enjoyed it.
See, there you go. That's a recommendation from Scotty V. Non-superhero movie, Snowpiercer.
Yep.
And it was a good movie. Wasn't it something to be surprised about?
Every time I went on Netflix, that movie was in my face.
I'm telling you, Scotty, it's one of those, let me go watch it. Another one you got to see with Gal Gadot is Keeping Up with the Joneses. With Zach Galifianakis. It's a funny one with him. Watch it. It is funny as hell. It's better than what you would think it is. Okay, Scotty, we rambled enough. That's 2 recommendations, guys. You should check those movies out. We kind of threw that as a bonus of this episode.
Yes.
So anyways, let's end this amazing episode. And Scotty, do we have any announcements to announce? We're going to wait off for another episode, like the giveaway?
Yeah, well, we'll wait till next week.
Okay, well, anyways, guys, our 1 year on YouTube is coming up, so we're trying to plan on maybe a giveaway in the month of, I think, if not August, this month? September to kind of commemorate that. So Scotty will let you guys know soon with details and what you have to do in order to be eligible for this lovely giveaway.
Lovely giveaway.
Okay, Scotty, end it. Kings talk long enough. See what happens when I'm not on a week? I just want to keep on talking.
You took over because I talked for over 20 minutes.
Scotty's tired.
Yeah,
I can keep on going. The batteries are charged, Scotty.
I came back from vacation.
There you go. See?
And I'm just tired.
So you felt how I felt the last month or so when I had a month or so vacation, eh?
Yeah, I'm trying not to fall asleep.
Scotty, wake up. Okay, close the show before you fall asleep.
Alright, so if you guys like this episode of The Civil Canadians, hit a like, share, and subscribe. Do check out our other videos as well, like our trailer reactions, if you want to go back and see how we reacted when trailers released, or movie studios released their trailers. Alright, see you soon. Be good.
Wango bango. Good.